I'm a savage. Attitude nasty. Talk big shit, but my bank account match it. Hood, but I'm classy. Rich, but I'm ratchet. Haters kept my name in their mouth, not a gagging. Bougie. He say the way that thing move is salute. I told him, bro, we gotta keep it low, leave me the room key.
Let's soak up this Savage remix energy. Left.
Classy, bougie, ratchet.
Right.
Sassy, moody, nasty.
Everybody.
Acting stupid. What's happening? I'm a savage. Classy.
Hey guys, welcome to Ameerah Explains It All podcast. Good morning. Good morning. You know, we doing it at a different time right now. You know, usually we be on our demon time when we do. You got the terminology right. We be on our demon time, right. You know, when we do our podcast. But we on some, you know, on this good Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? Just soaking up the energy. This is my lovely. I'm Ameerah, and this is my lovely co-host, Mia, a.k.a. Kameelah, a.k.a. the sun goddess, a.k.a. all of the everything. Right?
I'm just feeling good this morning, that's all.
Feeling good.
Feeling good. So, what do you have for the people today?
Yeah, I mean, we got a few topics today. Hopefully we can get through all of our topics, but I know for sure we're going to be able to get through two. Today we're just going to give you guys a little brusher up or a little refresher on what's in our food. Not just your food, my food, our food. We're also going to be talking about double standards later on in the show between men and women. I can't wait to get my hands on that damn topic. Because, And then, you know, we have a couple other things in pertaining to relationships. But first, let's start off with what's in our food. So, the other day, I ain't gonna lie, me and my sister, you know, we're in a similar line of work. We're in the, you know, the self-help, personal development, helping other people with their health and fitness goals field, right? And I always see, my whole thing is I never come out the gate trying to tell people how, like, what they should eat, how they should live their life. I just give you the facts and let you make the decision after that, right? Okay. So, and plus, because I honestly, I think that, like, well, it's okay. Look, I got too many thoughts rolling in my brain.
Start with the first.
Let's start with the first one, right? Okay. Everything ain't for everybody. So what makes another person healthy or what's best for another person's health may not be good for a person's health. There are some people, like I got some friends who can totally snack more than me because it doesn't affect their body in a certain way as it affects my body when I snack on a lot of sugary things. So like when I snack on a lot of sugary things, you know, it controls like my face, my acne. Some people might control their pH in their body. Some people might not do anything. It might be another type of food that
Triggers them.
Yeah, that triggers some type of ailment within their body. So, my sister was snacking on some good old Twizzlers the other day, and when I tell you I was mad, I was upset because she ate all of them, like in 2 minutes. Like, okay, it wasn't 2 minutes, but it was like 5 minutes. And I was sitting up there, and I was like, you know, because I don't eat candy that often. And I had my heart set. I was like, oh, I don't eat candy that often. I was like, I can't wait till like she get down to the last little one. I just want like 2 little strings off that little Twizzler. I'm about to fuck it up. And she ate all that shit. So I was like, I couldn't believe it. I went in on her.
She really did.
I really did go. I was like, I can't believe it.
In my defense, have you ever searched for your favorite snack and couldn't find it anywhere? And then you finally find it, and then you just don't think about nobody else. You just go in. I didn't mean to, but that's beside the point. Get the people the information.
So I was like, you know what? Forget you, motherfucker. I'm going home. I'm going to the store the next day, which I did, and I bought my own motherfucking pack of Twizzlers. I was so happy. Because, I didn't plan on eating them all. I was going to eat like maybe 1 or 2 little things because I know like this is high in sugar. I got a lot of grams of sugar up in here.
Oh, one other thing.
What?
Not just this, but any product. If you cannot pronounce it on the label, then you probably should not be eating it.
So listen, right? After doing my research a few days ago on this show about what's in the food, I started realizing I gotta RIP these bitches. It's a wrap. Like, I gotta get rid of the motherfucking Twizzlers, and it's sad. It's sad. Like, they really gotta go in the trash after this, and I'm gonna tell you why. That shit. Shut up. Put it back. All right, let me tell y'all what's in the Twizzlers. So honestly, okay, it ain't nothing extremely bad. Okay, I found out that most foods with any type of red coloring,
Starburst,
fruit roll-ups,
your
kids,
Gushers,
any type of redness that in jellies and fillings. It could be a Pop-Tart. Basically anything
don't play
that's
yogurt.
red. Yeah,
That's not real strawberries. It has the food coloring in it.
Yeah, so it's not just food coloring. This is actually a bug. They make this coloring, this bright red coloring, from a bug that's in Asia. It looks like a little small red beetle, right? And when you crush them hoes up, it's like red blobby gel comes out of them. So what they do is they get a whole bunch of them, they grind them up, and it turns into this red gelatin liquid ooze. And then they said 70,000 bugs per liter. Per liter. I forgot what, because the name of the bug got some weird long ass name or whatever. But 70,000 bugs per liter to give you this bright red color. All the bright red colors that are in mostly all our foods, they're not quote unquote natural. Now, they will say natural flavors, like, hold on, does this one say natural flavor? No, it says artificially flavored. But even the ones that say naturally flavored, that's what they mean when they say natural flavor. They mean that they did not make this from a chemical per se. They made it from something that was naturally on this earth, aka big bright burgundy bug juice. And they're putting it in our food. Now, is it harmful? Can it kill you? No, but does that make me want to really...
Well, you can't really say that also. Okay, so the bug itself won't kill you. But all of the ingredients and preservatives they add into that to keep a longer shelf life, when it says, like, let's just see, how long is this shelf life for this? By March
2057.
2021. That's a long time. So if you snack a lot and that's just not even just that. If you food coloring, yellow food coloring, blue food coloring. If you are a person that snacks a lot, which I used to, it causes thyroid issues, kidney problems, bladder infections, like bloating, and people think like, dang, what did I eat today? Just from this.
Right.
You have a headache and you have dizziness because of this. And sometimes it might not, and sometimes you have so much BS in your intestines that it might not hit you right away. It might hit you later on in life because you're just piling it up, because I'm pretty sure, like most Americans, they're not emptying the waste out of their bowels as fast as they're putting in the
They're not flushing out the toxins out of their body. So, you know, I can see if the average American was eating these, but then they had, you know, a well balance of, you know, their fresh fruit, their whole food, their vitamins, fruits and vegetables every day. But it seems to be more processed foods, not just Twizzlers. It's candy, cookies, cakes, donuts, all that stuff that we fucking love that tastes so good. They have food enhancers, right? So what I learned yesterday, right? I learned about this FDA approved natural flavor called castoreum. Castoreum, I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Castoreum, or, yeah, just know it's that, right? So let me tell you a little bit about castoreum, okay? Okay, so castoreum, right? Now, I know you guys heard. Now, I've been hearing, like, probably since high school about this beaver gland. Like, nobody ever says, like, oh, you know, it comes from the gland of a beaver. And, like, I keep hearing about these different ingredients or chemicals that are in different foods, but then it's like you hear it, but out of sight, out of mind. You don't really think of it. You just go on living your life. But then I found out what it was, this beaver gland juice, and from what gland, right? So castoreum is a secretion that comes from a beaver located near the beaver's anus, which they use to mark territory, like a skunk, right, or like how a dog pees on, they mark their territory. So that's what a beaver does, except for that secretion come from near their butthole, right? People, when they kill these beavers, they're taking all that, whatever that goopy slime shit out of the beaver's glands and anal area, and guess what they're putting it in? Let me see. Let me show you what they're putting it in. They're putting it in, let's see. Basically fucking everything. Like it really is everything. They're putting it in gum. They're putting it in like all of it, like your pastries, your snacks, energy drinks. Oh my God, they're putting it in like, it really is damn near everything because it enhances the flavor. Like they put it in seasoning salts, they put it in pastries, they're putting it in chips, they're putting it in processed food. So like when they tell you like, oh, we like get our new taco flavor, our spicy taco flavor Lay's. This is where they're getting all those flavor enhancers from. Right? Because it's like, how could you make a chip taste like a spicy taco? I'm just giving it real. Like, how could you make a chip taste like a spicy taco without actually putting a spicy taco? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you really busting up a spicy taco and turn it to dust and then throwing it on top of the chips? No, like, it's all these different chemicals. And yeah, so, I don't know. Like I said, it's not, some of these additives and preservatives are not deadly. It's just kind of like inhumane, kind of like who wants to be eating anal secretion, an anal secretion of a beaver? I don't. I just really don't. Like, I don't give a fuck how good the food tastes. I don't want to eat the anal secretion of a motherfucking animal just to make the food taste good.
But you know what? It sucks. You know what sucks the most is because we will never know how good natural flavors are. And that's why people say so much stuff is bland and it's nasty because they've added so many chemicals to our food that we can't even recognize that that's how a real apple is supposed to taste. Apple are not supposed to be that sweet. Apple or watermelon, fake watermelon candies and stuff like that. It's like we don't even know that this is how a watermelon is supposed to taste and not this. This is supposed to be how bananas taste. And like for example, the Laffy Taffy banana flavor.
That don't taste like a real banana.
Love those things. Like I can eat the whole bag of just the banana flavor, and then I go and eat a banana. It does not taste like that. It does not taste rich like that. It's good, but it doesn't taste like that. So I can see where people get this idea in their head where it's like, all this healthy stuff don't taste good. No. That's why you have to flush all that stuff out of your body.
The detox.
To get your taste buds.
To reset your body and start it over to where your body can now identify real natural flavors.
Exactly.
And the thing about it is, right, so this is why, perfect example, right, yesterday I was at Sprouts, and this lady, her daughter was like, Mom, you don't want to get any fruit? And the lady gonna say, oh no, I only eat canned peaches.
Ooh, that's so much syrup.
Bitch, you mean to tell me all that sugar and syrup? Like, and in her mind, that's a real fruit. Like, she thinks she's eating, I only eat canned peaches. That's not the taste of a real peach. A peach that's been sitting and damn near fermenting in syrup and sugar.
And you guys don't just think that's weird? That you can literally buy fruit within a week. You have to hurry up and eat it. But you're okay buying, and I used to be this same way. I used to love those Dole peaches, apricots, But then once you really think about it, it's like, this these peaches, how can this peach sit on the shelf for a year, but this real peach only can sit at my house for like a week and
Before
a
it
half?
start going bad.
It doesn't make any sense. It's because all the stuff they're putting it to have a longer shelf life.
And that's why it's good to, you know, a lot of people, what I tell people all the time, especially my fellow black people, because I feel like, you know, it is good to invest into shopping at more expensive whole food grocery stores. Because one thing I've noticed, I mean, I can't speak for other races. I'm talking to us right now, right? But I understand, like, a lot of us came up on hard times where our parents had to, you know, make ends meet and had to, like, you know, mix the Spam with the such and such and make
sausages,
you know, and make a little dinner out of nothing.
Nothing.
You know, had to make something out of nothing. And that wasn't every dinner. Well, at least not for us. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't
It was a lot
all
of dinners.
It was a lot of dinners. You know what I'm saying, for a lot of people. But you know what I've noticed is even when us black people do come up, let's say we get out of these impoverished communities and situations, we grow up. You know, we get money, we have good jobs, we have the affordability to be able to shop at, you know, for better quality food, but then we still buying, we just buy more of it. We're buying the same type of food and we're cooking it the same type of way as when we were poor. We're cooking it in a very slavish way. And when I say slave way, it's just basically like the way that we're eating and buying and preparing our food the exact same way that we did when we came up when we didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? So instead of like I feel like we increase our knowledge on so many things. Like when black people want money, we increase our knowledge on our finances, on our, you know, on
Buying a new car.
Yeah, buying a new car, upgrading our home, upgrade these motherfucking clothes, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got Versace, all this shit on, and then your food still looks the same. Or the food that y'all posting on, it's literally the same slave ass, low quality ass food that y'all been buying, or since your parents been buying.
But you know what's so funny?
You know,
I was
didn't have it like that.
I was talking to one of my best friends. I'm not gonna say who, but she actually broke up with this guy recently because he has a nice house. He works out. He dresses really, really nice. Drives a nice car. Has a really good paying job, and he shops and buys all his groceries at the dollar store. And
That's
they got
crazy.
into a
That's
big
cringing to me.
and they got in a big argument.
Hold up, well, look, disclaimer. If you really ain't got it like that, sis or bro, ain't nobody down in
you.
Like, you gotta survive. Like, if you
But we're
really,
not talking about these people.
yeah,
We're talking about the slave mentality. That's why I
If you
brought
really
it
gotta
up.
survive, do your thing, because I don't give a fuck if you gotta eat oodles and noodles, but when you come up, make sure that you transition
into the
exactly
food.
to the Whole Foods, the Sprouts, the Trader Joe's, the farmers market.
And it's really not that more expensive.
Exactly.
But
But
that's
go ahead,
where you
finish up. Finish the story.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
that's where your partner has to match. That's where it goes in at. Like, you want somebody to not absolutely eat like you, because my partner is not the fact that he doesn't have a hamburger every now and then, but if I make him just vegetables, mixed vegetables, and it doesn't even have to be meat on the plate, he's not going to complain. This is our everyday eating, and sometimes when he's not around me, he'll have a hamburger, he'll have chili cheese fries, he'll do this, that, and the third. There's nothing wrong with that, but they got into a big fight where she couldn't be with him because it was such a turn off that he was in the gym 4 or 5 days a week, he got muscles, and that's another thing. Stop looking at people just because they got muscles doesn't mean they're healthy.
Yeah.
And just like
I mean,
the skinniest person,
I said that on the
isn't-
last 2 episodes where I said, like, I was fit aesthetically,
Mhm.
but inside I was literally dying. Like,
That was
you know
me.
what I'm saying? Like, you could totally be like internally dead and your body
Internally
just
dead. And that
functioning.
counts.
You know what I'm saying?
And this just
So-
happened yesterday. They just
she said she does.
she
She
said
can't do it no
she
more?
said she talked to him many of times, and
She just had enough is enough. You
she was
cheap
just
ass
like, I
motherfucker.
cannot eat that. You know, I cannot eat that. And even when they go out and like, like say if say if you go to somebody's barbecue or something like that, she said he'll buy off name brand stuff at the dollar store. She was like, they have name brand stuff like chips at the dollar store.
They got
And
real Cheetos and Lay's if that's what you're gonna get. You ain't gotta get.
he bought the chips and say, look.
Right? What? Why?
So she said she couldn't do it, and
Did she ever ask him though?
No,
Like,
she said I had a real conversation with her last night, and she said that she was telling him like, you're contradicting yourself. Like, how are you saying you're healthy? You go to the gym, you can't miss a gym day, but then you're eating dollar hot dogs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're eating the dollar macaroni and cheese,
you know this?
bologna sandwiches.
Because if food was like the Rona, you know how everybody's getting, like, you know, like perfect example, right? You know, like the flu been out since forever. Ain't nobody wearing a mask when 80,000 motherfuckers died last year of the flu. Because they feel like, oh, if you get the flu, it was, you know, they feel like you get the flu, it took time, you probably had it for a while. But they hear now, oh, Rona killing motherfuckers in 2 weeks. They got a mask. Da, da, da. Same thing with the food.
It's that slow suicide.
It's the
stuff.
slow
Y'all
suicide.
suicide.
Exactly. You're okay with slow suicide, but I guarantee if a lot of this shit was like making
right
you break
away?
down in just a couple weeks, the Whole Foods will be fucking packed. Like I say all the time, or whatever. Like, my Chanel bag is in my stomach. My because I spend.
My heart is Gucci.
Right.
Swear to God. My heart is Gucci.
She said my heart is Gucci.
You know what I'm saying?
My motherfucking insides is Fendi, bitch, okay? Like, what did Nikki say? You see my face all over that Fendi? No, bitch, you see my organs all on that Fendi design. Yeah. It's facts, though.
It's true.
It's facts, though, because I don't care what you say or whatever. Like, motherfuckers be fronting at home like it's all good. And know damn well that they be aching and pain and gotta pop a Percocet, pop a ibuprofen, pop a fucking Tylenol because they got all these little aches and pains in their body and they're not putting the two and two together. And it's like
food
you really
is related to health.
You have to upgrade. It's really just your fuel. It's equivalent to, like I said, putting 87 in a Mercedes or whatever. Like, it's the fuel that keeps it going. You know what I'm saying? Our bodies are much more advanced than a fucking Mercedes, but
even in the littlest. Yesterday, we took some online courses, and I've been looking up, researching stuff on my own. And if you really think about the human body, if you just look up just the basic things on health, our body and mind are so equipped to handle. It's such a beautiful thing.
It's designed to heal us every time, like anything that
thing.
happens to us. Yep.
And for us to damage it, and the way we do is very disrespectful to us.
We don't replenish it enough.
We definitely don't take
We don't
You guys
put
want to
it
do that to your,
maintenance.
like you said, your Mercedes and that Fendi bag. You ain't about to put it on the ground.
Exactly.
But you put your organs at risk. And it goes back to, like, it'd be different if you didn't care or didn't tell people to come visit you in a hospital and you not posting pictures in the hospital and stuff like that. If you was just going out and not telling nobody and you just really living your life, then okay, but a lot of people make a lot of noise when they.
You're gonna want people to feel sorry for you once if some shit happened to you. You're gonna want people to come help you. I mean, but it always take that. Like you gotta let people be there.
No, I do. I'm just saying.
No, not you. I ain't saying like you like you're not.
Because I remember when D'Angelo, my cousin, had to pick me up out of my bed in the most agonizing pain. Just to take me to the hospital for my kidney stones. I couldn't breathe. I'm throwing up. He's racing to the hospital. I will never forget that. So I'm being more of a concerned cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I'm telling you, she's good as far as like giving you guys information. But I know that everybody's gonna see. Everybody's gonna do what they want to do. My whole point is not to get you to cold turkey because it's just unrealistic. Like, boom, I'm getting off Twizzlers tomorrow. I mean, I am. I'm gonna throw this away, y'all.
I'm gonna eat some before she goes.
I'm gonna go because you wanna know what? All that. I mean, and even if I wanted to, because I literally never eat. I can't remember the last time I ate a damn Twizzler. I doubt that harms me. But I guarantee that if I ate Twizzlers and Twigs and all this stuff, you got to think all the microorganisms that are in these type of foods that are micro fucking you up. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the rawest I could put it, micro fucking you up. So, but why is it important to shop at these places like Whole Foods? Because now, everything is not 100% set in stone.
Right.
However, when you shop at a place like Trader Joe's, Sprouts, Whole Foods, or the farmer's market, they're less likely to put such harsh chemicals in their food to alter your body, your mind, your DNA. A lot of those chemicals, they alter brain functioning. You wonder why a lot of kids got ADHD. You wonder why cancer's on the highest rise that it's ever been in history. Hypertension, all these little micro things that they're putting in all the food. Like she had kidney stones. She had a bad relationship with cheese and meat. All those
And I would literally
chemicals.
drink a thing of milk.
Oh my God!
And I'd be like
milk.
this.
She was.
And then when the pain, and when the pain would go away, I'd be like, didn't even connect it. Drink it again. I don't know. Like, I know y'all be doing that shit too. You can relate. I would literally eat, and when I say eat cheese, but like cheesy
Everybody
eggs, cheesy spinach, cheesy broccoli, and talking about something I'm eating healthy.
I don't want to
And
hear
be
none of
feeling
that
the
shit.
pain.
I don't heard so many people. This is every fucking race. I can't. Here's my Mexican friends. I can't give it up. Cheese is like part of my culture. Here's Italian. I can't give it up. It's like part of my culture. Here's a fucking black person. It ain't even part of their culture.
That shit good.
That shit good. It's part of our culture in America. Fuck all that shit. Listen, bruh. Like, and like I tell my peoples are different. The reason why I'm stopping eating like all these animal products is not necessarily because, like, don't get me wrong. Shout out to PETA. You know what I'm saying? Like all the animal savers. But the reason why I'm changing my diet is not because, you know, I have this relationship with animals and I love them so much and da da da. Don't get me wrong, I love animals, I respect them, all that other stuff. But I got a problem with how they're being born, raised, manufactured, all that. That's the part that's fucking me up or whatever. It's not even like, oh, that's an animal. No. From the time these animals are born, these animals are not even having sex with each other.
Yes.
They're just
they have to inject the semen.
Yeah, everything is like a machine. Like from the time that they're born to the time they're raised to the time they kill, and then after they're killed, everything is handled by a machine. And I'm uncomfortable with that, okay? Because I don't like my shit to go through too many fucking hands before it get on my plate. Like nah, bruh. Like when I eat an apple or orange, I know that shit only went through a couple hands. Motherfucker picked that shit, rinsed it off, and it got into the grocery store, and you know, I know it didn't go through that many hands like animal products. Animal products go through too many, and I don't trust humans like that. Shout out to Papa Duck. I don't fuck with you humans, okay?
Right.
So.
Well, that's because you get desensitized. So instead of feeling bad and be like, okay, say if this is the way the world is, and we quote unquote need meat in our thing, the videos are so cruel. Alone, it makes you sad.
Right.
The kicking them in the head, the stuffing them in little boxes,
why would you
just-
want some food that's like that
so
didn't even die the proper
sad.
way or whatever?
so sad.
And that's the thing, Artem, you have to know whatever is injected into that animal is going into your body. Like that's the disconnection that humans are missing or whatever. Whatever is going into, because that's your food. It's literally just like me. It's kind of like if I was to OD off of heroin or Percocets or whatever, how would the doctor know? Because it was in my system upon death. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with the animals. It's in their system upon death. Whatever illness, disease, whatever chemicals, whatever it is that they got in their body, we're ingesting that as well. And don't think just because we put it on a motherfucking grill that we killed off all the bacteria that can kill us immediately.
Right.
But we didn't kill off all that shit that can kill us over time. They said that they have, when they say vitamin D is in orange juice, it's really a secretion that comes from sheeps called lanolin, and that is where they get their vitamin D source at. Why the fuck do I need fucking vitamin D source from a sheep sweating and whatever? And look, they didn't say the source that I look up. This is a 2017 study. They didn't even say where the secretion came from. So I don't know if it came from the sheep pussy. I don't know if it came from the sheep brow. I don't know if it came from the sheep whatever. If you're giving your fucking kids hot dogs, right, or any type of hot links, just know they said that over 50% of hot dogs and hot links are made from a pig's snout. So even if you get the all beef ones, just imagine the crazy shit that, oh, I'm getting my all beef. Okay, well, it's still made from some other very soft tissue part of a fucking cow. Cows got snouts too and butthole. Like I literally seen them literally like
it's
like
the
you know
rest
those
of the pieces.
yeah the leftover. Like I
Yeah.
literally seen them do this shit on a documentary. I don't know if you guys ever seen that that what is it called that pineapple digger thing. You stick this cork thing into a pineapple and you twirl it around and then you pop it out and then like it don't peel the whole damn pineapple out of the shell. Why I seen them do that to a pig anus? Like they stuck something in the pig and it plugged out his butthole and they threw half of his body out for a pork chop and this part was probably going for a hot dog and it's just so fucking disgusting.
And sugar.
Yeah.
Hella salt and hella sugar.
Man, and
it's crazy.
The casing, everything, that they said 60-something% of the fucking casings of hot links and hot dogs, like the actual that little film that goes on the outside of hot dogs and hot links is from either a cow or a pig intestine.
And just one hot dog shaved off years off your life. Years off your life. Just one hot dog.
Boy.
So, can I just one thing I looked up the GMO. Is GMO bad? Seeded versus non-seeded. What is that really about? Okay, so I looked it up, and it's all a vicious cycle. So the seeds are like the brain of the fruit, and basically we need the seeds to get the full minerals, the full nutrition, the full everything. The non-seeded ones, it's not that it's made in a laboratory. Is that they just got the DNA? Yeah, they manipulated, got the DNA from here, got the DNA from there, and they put it together. They've been doing this for thousands of years.
Now,
like for forever.
Now, it's not necessarily bad. Oh,
no, go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say it's not now. Don't get me wrong. Because, okay, it's so tricky. These labels are tricky,
Yes.
right?
It's more sugar in the non-seeded ones, which is not good for you. They say it's more sugar in those and not enough nutrition. So if you want your full nutrition, which I think everybody needs because we eat more bad than good, if you're somewhere where they only have seedless grapes and you're on the road, then get that over
that's what we
a bag of chips.
We always choose the healthier option, right? So like 90% of the fruits and vegetables that we buy are organic to the core as far as like half seeds half seeds and are naturally grown without pesticides. But there are times where I go to the grocery store where that's all they have available is seedless. So I think to myself, I don't really eat, seedless grapes like that. I'll take some this time. But next time I come back to the grocery store, I'm looking for the seed ones or the seeded ones, you know what I'm saying? If that's all that is available at the store, don't get stressed out. Just put something in your body because at the end of the day, the seedless fruit is still better than hot Cheetos and whatever else you're going to put in your body for that day that has zero nutritional value at all.
Exactly. Well, it's the process also, which I looked up a couple of studies, but I just to me, I don't see how that's not bad for you. So basically say if there's weeds where the apples or the crops are growing, and they put the pesticides, it's going to kill the weeds and the fruits, right? Right. The GMO ones, it'll kill the bugs, the weeds, and not kill the fruit. Right. So that's why a lot of farmers are doing GMO because it's saving them money from their crops being destroyed. Bugs, exactly. So, but it's messing up our environment. Spraying that stuff into the air and the water, all that, it all comes back to us.
Goes into the ocean.
Exactly.
We got to drink, you know what I'm saying? It's like this cycle. So
it's a cycle. So I didn't see when I did my research that anybody said it was bad, but I don't believe it.
What are we talking about as far as what bad?
Like the GMO, like the pesticide stuff that they spray on the GMO. And I'm
all pesticides. I mean, there's been study after study, countless studies saying of how pesticides alter the same thing, brain functioning and it fucks up your nervous system and all type of shit. So we already know pesticides are bad as hell. You want to get something that doesn't have pesticides, and if you just so happen to get that, make sure you wash it off really good. I use Dawn. I ain't gonna lie, I use Dawn and apple cider vinegar. I be like, whoever apple cider vinegar, because Dawn kill grease and Dawn. And I'll put a whole bunch. It literally be like a drop, and then I make it real, and then and then I
when you
in hot water.
You can feel it though.
Yeah, you can feel it. You can
feel the wax coming
You
off.
can feel like the
It's crazy.
You can feel it.
When I started doing that, I really could not believe you can really feel like down, like from the wax into the natural skin of the apple, how different it feels once you rinse it off.
Right. So we just letting y'all know, or whatever, that, I know this stuff takes time, but, at least be mindful when you go to these stores, these grocery stores, what you're putting in your body and the amounts. You want to keep tab, I can't say like people keep tabs on their money because America broke as hell. So even you see with the government shut down, motherfuckers do not keep tabs on that. I mean, okay, you want to keep.
Well, just do it like
you want to
this.
keep a mental note of how much. Not like, oh, I had 2 chips today, I had 3 chips today, but you want to know like, okay, I've been eating X amount of harmful stuff lately, putting this in my body every day, putting that in my body every day, blah, blah, blah. I want to put this, I want to, consistently put these type of nutrients in my body. You know what I'm saying? You just want to take mental note of what you're really putting in your body. Exactly. And that'll help you, shop better, grocery shop better, and all that other stuff.
Yeah, just think of anything with a long shelf life, it's not good for you.
And I never thought I'd be that type of person. Like, I really, used to see my dad, I was 6 years old in the grocery store. My dad and this dude would be reading labels, and I'm like, "That's the most." Oh, I'm 6 years old at the time. That's some old people shit. Grab the damn freaking Captain Crunch, Dad. Okay, I used to really be like that. I cannot believe I'm one of those people now. I am a straight food label analyzer. Once you start speaking Dutch and French and Spanish on the back of the label, I'm like, shit, all right, it probably should have. If it says anything more than a flour, oil,
anything that
starch,
you can understand.
whatever,
But if it says sodium, phosphate, or whatever,
probably not good for you.
Probably not.
So yeah, that's our portion of the health part of the show today. But today I want to spin it off and let's just talk about these double standards real quick with these. With me and my sister, we were having a conversation as usual, and we were talking about all the double standards that go on between men and women, and I'm just really freaking tired of it. I really am. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking about going on live on IG just to see. I'm tired. I got so much to say on this double standard shit. Okay, we're gonna start off with the double standards. Meg Thee Stallion, right? Okay, she's a rapper, female rapper, and she got some spicy lyrics. But hold up, why do I even associate her lyrics as being spicy? I wouldn't say Snoop Dogg's lyrics were spicy. I wouldn't say Migos or Future lyrics were spicy. But why, since she's a woman, I'd say her lyrics are spicy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is just an observation. That's what I'm saying. We all go through this shit where we are demonizing women for basically doing what the fuck they want or doing the same thing as a man. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe that men and women, I feel like we're equal and we're the same at the same time simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? We are equal as far as yes, our rights. We have the ability to do similar things socially. I feel like socially, you know what I'm saying, we're equal. We should be able to do whatever. I feel like the same, that's such an old way of thinking. I want to stop all these stupid ass stereotypes and slut shaming. I'm going to be advocating for this for many, many years to come because I've always been one of those people. I've never liked the dude that been around. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if I'm even with a dude, right, and he been with a gang of females, but I haven't, I don't know. Once I find out, that's going to make me look at him differently. Now, maybe not the average female. I'm not the average female. I know for a fact I don't think like the average female because the average female, they love fucking dudes like Future. You know what I'm saying? They do not mind where the dick is at. They love community dick. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. Just like some dudes out there in the streets, they don't mind boning the chick who I just seen on Instagram. This dude was... I don't even want to get on this video I seen. It was horrible. They both running the train taking turns these young dudes on a damn smoker with no condom on in the alley, and it's just bad. So every teacher's on, like, everybody gets to do whatever they want to do. But I was saying that to say, oh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I don't have to sneeze. I'm trying to hold it. Look, it ain't the
Coronavirus. It's gonna get real.
Oh God, y'all see the way I looked at her? I'm gonna slap your ass, okay? I'm gonna slap your ass. No, all bullshit to the side though. I'm about to go to my live real quick, right? And I don't like how men, first of all, let me find out how to look. I'm all like, oh yeah, my live right here. Let's go live. Okay. Now listen. I don't like how, like, why would Meg the Stallion, she get all, she's talking her ratchet shit. All these men got something to say. It's majority men. It's majority men. It's majority men like, oh, women ain't respecting themselves. Women ain't doing this, and that. Women ain't this and that. But I have not seen you go after Migos. I have not seen you go after Snoop Doggy Dogg. I have not seen you champion the future like, stop disrespecting our women like that. You need to have more respect for yourself as a man and a black man as a... I don't see no men out there saying stuff like that. But when it comes to Cardi B, Meg the Stallion, everybody talking now a woman got to have respect for herself. Oh, these females is acting like hoes. Well, these dudes been acting like hoes since the fucking beginning of time, okay? And why is it okay for a man? And then they always got a whole bunch of excuses. No, it ain't okay for them. Okay, well then go on their page. Leave Meg alone. I feel like women should go after women or check women or correct women, and men should go after men. I feel like there's too much shit going on in the world and the community of men for them to be talking about or worried about what the fuck is going on with women and raunchy lyrics and I was just about to say OnlyFans.
Before the
all type of shit.
What they were saying. If y'all bitches gonna be naked on Instagram, y'all at least get paid
for it. Now bitches get paid for it, and now motherfuckers
still got something to say.
Still got something to say. Sis.
It's like y'all men are never satisfied.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
It's like, why are you so pressed?
Yeah, like if Meg wanna shake her ass, toot it up,
like she
twerk,
said, it's 2020.
You know,
I ain't arguing about twerking.
Yeah, like if she wanna do whatever, if that's not your cup of tea, then that's not your cup of tea. But I'm really, really, really getting tired of men talking shit about how a woman should respect herself, and men don't have to be classy or respect themselves. It's like, how you gonna talk about the 4 little female rappers out that's not respecting their motherfucking self when we got literally 150 men out there that's not respecting themselves? And you know what that makes me think about a man when he's not willing to check a man and partition on a man's post but all up on a woman's post? It makes me think that you're a pussy, because you be quick to you're a pussy. You don't want no type of action. You don't want to fight. We already know niggas don't want to fight. They ain't about no gunplay. They ain't about none of that shit, which is fine, because I wouldn't be about no gunplay either. Not about no fucking lyrics. But don't be all like, you see how they be trying to torment females.
Oh, yeah,
you fucking whore. You bitch. You fucking whore. Like, they be going in on females just trying to make a female feel like she's...
All you gotta do is just unfollow. You know how many times
all you gotta
looked
do
at
is
something,
unfollow.
or I seen a guy that I followed and he did something that I just was so... I was like, this is very unattractive. Or I seen you in a different light. If you see somebody in a different light, just hit the unfollow button. You don't ever have to work. Why do you spend your energy trying to belittle and take down people on the internet? That shit is crazy.
I mean, clearly you ain't got time. You ain't got time. You ain't got time. You don't have anything else better to do with your time. But no, that really irritates me, like the double standards. Like, I had an ex-boyfriend. This ain't gonna tell me I need to model myself more like Michelle Obama. Now, mind you, if he was a Barack Obama type of nigga, then I'd be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I clean my act up. Man, this nigga was every bit of a fucking Slim Thug, UGK looking head ass nigga. Talking about, why do you think Michelle Obama want to be with Slim Thug? Why?
Exactly.
Why she want to be with Slim Thug?
That's where your date on your level goes in at.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just the fact that how do you even have the how do your mind even fix right to even say that a woman needs to be classy and she needs to model herself after
You know why?
some classy great woman, and
It's
you're
us.
not?
It's
you're
our
right.
fault.
It is our fault.
We change so much when a man saying a woman needs to be like this, that, and the third. We are so quick to be like, okay.
You're right. It does start within my. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm looking at my live. I'm looking at
It is.
some of these niggas with these. I'm just just
It is.
with these comments.
It definitely starts with us because just like the way a man approaches a woman, you would get a lot. You would stop getting so many AA babies, hey, what you doing, girl in the brown dress, if women would just stop responding to them. Point blank, period.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, I'm really tired of the double standards. Like, men, I'm just letting y'all know, y'all want women to be classy and respectful. Y'all gotta hold yourself the same way. Like, you guys fucking, I'm sorry, I know that, like, I know the world has primed your brain to think that it's okay for, and honestly, it is okay for a man to do whatever the fuck he want to do. But guess what? It's okay for a woman to do what the fuck she wants to do too, without being slut shamed or talking major shit about or whatever. You need to realize that you need to have respect for your dick like a woman should have respect for her vagina. It's that fucking simple. Like, it is that, like...
But my thing, I got more questions of, like, when they tell you to be the Michelle Obama, and then you go on their pages and you see who they follow. It be the total opposite.
Pure
of
ratchet.
what-
And that's why I said, females,
I'm
do
like-
what the fuck you want to do. I posted a
You
post
like,
the other day,
what?
like, I said, be a hoe, be a teenage mother, be whatever. Really be whatever you want to, and like...
Just don't bring nobody down when you're doing that. That's all I'm saying.
And
Be
I'm
what
not
you
saying,
wanna
I'm not telling kids to
Just
bring a
don't-
teenage mom. No, I'm not advocating for that. But what I'm saying is, like, it's just almost like T.I. clown ass. This nigga's a clown to me, right? Oh, all I gotta do is some article I read. I just gotta tell my daughters how to carry themselves. But that's your problem. You want to tell your daughters to carry themselves like women, to have respect, keep
Before
your
they
legs
running into.
closed, da da da. But no, but you ain't gonna tell your sons, hey, just take a condom, son. Like, what the fuck like, what do you mean? Like, I feel like the morals are not instilled in men like they are in women. Now, me, I can't wait till I have children because it's gonna go on both sides out of it. We was just talking to my nephew this morning, like, he's 12 years old. I said, when you get
Into
older,
that age.
you're gonna need to have some respect for your dick. Don't be one of these trifling ass motherfuckers out here running around,
Thinking
putting your
slut-
dick in every
thinking.
female, thinking that shit is cool, because it's not. It's not. I refuse to be
And we
like
give
you
it
turning out
real-life
like Future,
scenarios.
okay? Like, you're not turning out like Future. You're not gonna be sticking your dick in all these chicks and thinking that's okay to drop in on one your kid at one day and dropping in at the other kid on the other day and dropping in on the other kid. No, I said you're gonna have a child. I mean, you're gonna have children with a woman. You're gonna be in a home. You're gonna you have to instill those type of things into our boys, our sons, our nephews, our young brothers, everybody, because all that. Oh, it's okay for you to be a hood rat or whatever, and wonder why the community's fucked up. Wonder why the community's broken. I can relate to these chicks on OnlyFans because, like, I can understand because let me tell you something. Especially us, right? We don't change so many times, and I know a lot of women can relate, right? We have changed so many times for dudes that we've dated or whatever. Dude will get with you. Oh, I like my women a little skinnier. We start losing weight. Oh, I like my chicks a little thicker. We start gaining weight. Oh, I like my chick to act like this. Then we start acting like this. Oh, I like my. We change so motherfucker. Don't
We really
ever
just want you
change.
to come on. We don't never ask you to change. We say be faithful, bring your ass home.
Don't
We don't
change
change.
for these motherfuckers. That's all I'm
Don't
saying.
do it.
Don't. I'm
Grow.
telling from experience. Do not change
Sister,
for no man.
grow and
Don't
glow.
change.
That's it.
Glow and grow.
For yourself.
For
not
yourself.
For these men.
But what I'm saying is, when you finally do, I was bringing that around to a point. When you finally do if you do change or whatever, it's still not good enough. They still following all the bimbos that they try to trash you about. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say, "Oh, I ain't wifing that." So what, motherfucker? You are like contradicting yourself. You can like and put the hard eyes and on all these chicks that you call sluts that you hope that will answer your DM one day and smash you, and you feel like just because you don't want to wife them that's a good
Okay.
like that's okay. I don't want to wife. I just want to have a sexual experience with them. Like, you know how fucking corny and dumb you sound, my guy. Okay, my boy, because that's what you are, my boy. Okay, like, I'm just tired of like people just I'm just tired of it. I'm really tired of the double standards. Like,
And the
I'm
leader
tired of
aspect.
men thinking that they don't have to carry themselves with any type of class, any type of morals, and a female just got to be on her goody two shoes and da da da. No, I feel like the good men out there that's carrying themselves with a lot of morals and values, they are going to attract the women that are out there carrying themselves with morals and values. Okay, if there is a surplus, or if what you think is a surplus of women not carrying themselves in the proper way or term or whatever that you think or whatever, I get it. Oh, that's what I was saying. Because even after they change, you need. Because I ain't gonna say niggas. Because when I say niggas, I don't mean niggas. I don't mean like black men. I mean like men in general. But I ain't gonna say niggas. When a female finally do fall in line and she is what you want her to be, guess what? It ain't like y'all. Y'all still dog them out. Y'all still ain't putting no ring on it. Y'all still ain't doing shit. So she might as well just go and get her bag at OnlyFans because clearly you're confused. There's a lot of confused ass men out there who think that they're
like, let me lead you, girl.
You
Let
ain't
me
lead me
lead
no motherfucking where, okay? You ain't leading me nowhere, okay? Like,
And stay wanting to lead. Where are you taking me?
yeah,
'Cause you
like,
even got your shit
like
together.
who want to come on live real quick, man? We got 5 more minutes. We got 5 minutes to burn, and I want to know, how do y'all feel about the whole double standard thing about men and women? I really just need one person. I need a man. Actually, a man or a woman. I don't even care which one. Come on, somebody tap in. I see y'all. Look, I see they like.
You sneaking, you peeking, but you ain't speaking.
Are you
What's going
big? Come on. I need somebody in this live. Somebody join. Okay, hold on. We got somebody trying to come in. Okay, hold on. Better not be no bullshit. I'm telling you. I block your ass. I'm just saying. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Go live with ad. Let's see. Let's see. Who is this? Sugar Zena. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Hey, love. That's D Camp 1970. Hey. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me see. Why am I? Oh. Don't tell me my damn sound is fucked up. I can't hear you. Oh, man. What's wrong with my sound? It's not coming on.
Wanna
It
try mine?
sucks.
Try mine.
No, because then she has to be one of your followers to type. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
It's not. This sucks. Oh my God. This sucks so bad. I know. I'm so upset. We're having technical difficulties. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I don't know why my sound is fucking up. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Damn. I'm so mad.
Well, next time.
I'm so mad. What is wrong with my shit? I'm upset. I'm sorry. It's my fault, y'all. My phone is acting fugazi. Oh my God. All right,
She got a Boost Mobile, y'all.
damn, Boost Mobile services acting. No sound. Oh, no. Oh.
This whole time it has been no
No,
sound?
of course it's been sound this whole time, but it ain't no sound right now. Let me. Oh.
Well.
Next week we got some motherfucking sound for y'all, okay? Okay, I'm going live next week. And I don't know what the fuck or whatever. Like, I don't know what happened. This is embarrassing, but whatever. Anyways, you got anything else to add on these double standards? I'm so upset.
Yes.
I'm gonna try one more time. Go ahead, finish.
Naturally, women don't mind a man taking the lead because for so long we have to be in charge of everything. Even as a young girl, we had to do dishes, cook, clean, and basically prepare our lives around a man. You know what I mean? Like, even from a young girl. But the thing about you men, where you guys mess up at, is that you guys don't have the vision to lead. So most of the time, it's not that we're being stubborn or I don't listen. It's that I am listening. And you're showing me that you're not taking me anywhere. So for example, we grew up really rough. You know what I mean? I've been homeless before. I've been hungry before. I've been broke before. And I loved, plenty of times. But when guys ask me to, move or have a kid or give them money for an on a trust me type of thing. You have to show me your plan. You have to show me, where you're taking me. So keep that in mind. What is that?
What? No, go ahead.
You got to keep that in mind. That's all I got to say is I love a strong man.
Oh, we got somebody. Got some
Is it
sound.
working?
Hold on, we got somebody. Can you hear me? Hello? Anybody out there live land? I hear something. There we go. Yeah.
But can you hear me?
I can hear. Can't you hear this thing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This shit is so okay. I can hear him. I can hear him moving his phone. Can you hear me? No? Damn. Hold on. And honestly, I don't even have my shit. I'm sorry, my damn code memory is written down. I know, right? I know.
I was gonna say, I don't even know.
I know. That's what I said. I got it written down though, but that's what I say. I could have did that. I got it written down. Let's wrap it up. Yeah. I'm sorry. Nobody can hear us. It's just all like we gonna come back to this topic next week or whatever. I'm really upset that my live is just. He said, "What the fuck is going on?" I don't know, man. Like it's all bad. It's all bad. I'm upset. But
Anyways, so
moral of the story is this. All I'm saying is I'm feeling great today. I'm tired of these double standards. In my world, I'm just letting you know, fellas, you come to me, you gotta have some respect for yourself. If you a hoe and you interested in me, you need to baptize and clean yourself for the next 6 months before you even approach me,
Right.
Okay?
you need to do what y'all say, females. You need to try to erase that hoe.
Yeah, you need to delete your wholeness for 6 months.
You need to show some discipline.
Delete your wholeness.
That you don't have to be out there in the streets. That you can literally say,
Show me that you got some type of
discipline.
thank you.
Period.
That you ain't out here just sticking it in a hole because it's there and it's available. I don't know what it is, what insecurity that it is in you men that feel like if y'all don't get sex, y'all feel less manly or y'all start feeling inadequate about yourself because you're not fucking someone. Get it out your fucking head. Like that's clown shit. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And just like that post I seen,
Okay.
right? Just like that post I seen. This is my last little thought. And it's so true. You guys think women are bad now? We can't be that bad because we can actually sleep with who we want. You guys sleep with who you can. You know what I'm saying? It's very few men that be like, I don't want to fuck with her. But I really feel that I can go out there and be like, hey, what's up? And have some sex. Any woman can just go have free sex.
Yeah, especially if you're an attractive woman, like you really can get anybody you want. Like we're gonna say most men.
And we're talking about on a sexual platform.
We just talking about sex. We ain't talking about marriage. We just talking about full. Like now, if a man, there's good.
Y'all gonna get shot down more.
Men gonna get shot down. You're not gonna. Even if you're a good-looking man. You probably might have a higher ratio of women that want to have sex with you and smash you, but for the most part, you're not going to get.
Because y'all don't have no standards. That's what I'm saying. Like, not saying that women are bad looking, but when you don't have any standards, that's what I'm saying. Women can't be that bad because if you getting shut down more than you're getting vagina, and you still getting vagina, we can't be that slutty or that many hoes and this and this and this and that.
Well,
but y'all need to stop attacking the ones that are.
Well, this is the thing.
Because y'all are like that.
No, this is the thing, whatever. If you a hoe, you a hoe. Women or men. I just tired of like when the women sleep around, they a hoe. No, nigga, you're a hoe too. I totally look at Drake and fucking Future as some hoe ass dudes. They just are. And I don't like, not in a bad way, like I hate them. Like I don't think they're bad people. You're just a hoe. Like you get around to many women or whatever. Just like there's some females out there or whatever. You get around to many dudes. I don't look at y'all no different. I don't think if you guys is bad people, you're not a bad person. Just know, sis, if you a hoe, he a hoe too, sis. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I don't give a fuck what type of brain fuck shit he be putting in your your mind and talking about, oh, you got a wound, you got a hole, you got to open this and that. I don't give a damn or whatever. Like, men, sleep with you. Whatever.
Anyways, y'all have a good day today. Y'all have a great one.
Have a great one.
This is Ameerah.
Ameerah Explains It All. My co-host Mia. I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. And we're gonna we gonna end the show with some Sunday. You know, I'm not Christian or anything, but hey, y'all can't lie or whatever. That motherfucking gospel music gets you going, okay? Y'all know that shit be hitting, okay? I don't care what religion you are. I don't give a fuck if you a satanic motherfucker. You gonna bump your head. Listen, anybody? Come on, hey, I don't give a fuck if whatever. I don't care. This
Don't
is
be judging
good.
us. Don't be judging us.
How can you judge this shit? Hold up. GP. Do some things that's really got me down. Put your hands together. I need somebody to help me come and turn my life around. I can't explain it. I can't obtain it. Your love is it's so amazing.
She's working to.
It gets me high up to the sky. And when I think about
Who you twerking for?
first of all,
Who you twerking
for
for?
God. Hey, y'all the one that over sexualized twerking, not me. Thank you. Y'all over sexualized twerking, okay? God said shake your whole body, including your ass.
On
Throw the
that
ass in the circle. Throw that ass.
note, we got